Hello everybody, it's Infinity Break, coming at you today with yet another mod review. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite mods of all time, Moon and Star by Gan Xingba. This mod, like I just said, is my favorite quest mod in all of Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition. It is available for both Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition, as it was ported over to Skyrim Special Edition by the very same person who made it, which I think is awesome, because more mods need to be ported over to Skyrim Special Edition, as Skyrim Special Edition, in my opinion, is the superior way to play Skyrim, as the engine is much more stable and much more cleaner, less bugs, more frame rate, a lot less demanding on your computer, and I just wish more people would mod, or at least port their mods over. But without further ado and getting into it too much, let's get into the review, shall we? So if you guys have not seen my mod reviews before, I simply go over what this mod is, what I liked about it, what kind of things could you expect from it, were there any issues I had, would I fix those issues, and just generally would I recommend this mod to you, and who exactly would I recommend it to. Moon and Star is, like I said, one of my favorite quest mods for Skyrim Special Edition and Skyrim Regular Edition. It adds in a short, simple little quest that has a lot of different branching options in it, and a lot of unique little factors and little objects and items and people and voice acting and such that's thrown in there just to show off how much of a quality mod it is. Moon and Star is a very short, sweet, and very well done quest that involves you, the Dragonborn, arriving in Riverwood to speak with a member of House Halalu and being contracted by that person to find a very dangerous criminal from Morrowind. On your way to complete this quest, you will cross paths with none other than the fan-favorite third protagonist of the Elder Scrolls franchise, the legendary Neravar Moon and Star. He is none other than the very person you played as in the third Elder Scrolls game, and this mod kind of depicts the mod author's opinion of what happened to him after he disappeared during the events of the Oblivion Crisis when he went on an expedition to Akavir. This mod is very well done. A lot of the writing and the storytelling along with the narrative is very, very well done and very realistic. I love the way that the mod author goes about it. I love the way that you find the Neravar. I love the quests that you go on, the puzzles, the riddles you have to solve. It's just a very well done quest. The side characters, the voice acting, the weapons, everything that's custom about this mod is very, very well done and excellently executed. The best part too is that this mod is actually very short. It's not so short that you're like, really, I want more, but it's satisfyingly short. It's not too long and taxing. You can sit down and beat it within about 2, maybe 3 hours if you take your time with it, and do all the side quests, which is awesome because it adds in new locations, and I think about 1 to 2 new enemies. I think only 1 new enemy unless you count, of course, the Neravar, which you can actually kill, which does have consequences. This mod is excellently done. I love the branching options that you can go on. I love the side quests, the characters, the story, the narrative. I've already said it all at this point, but it's an awesome quest, and I don't want to spoil too much about the story, but the story itself is really, really well done. Like I said before, you can choose to side with, or you can choose to actually kill the Neravar, which is actually pretty cool, because the option to kill the Neravar gives you as the character a really cool opportunity to basically show that the Dragonborn can be more powerful than the Neravar, or the other way around, because the Neravar is extremely difficult to fight. I actually fought him with a level 100 character, and I don't know if it's because the Neravar levels with you, but holy cow, did it take me, I think, about 3 to 4 different times to beat him, and it was still a very long and difficult and probably more heart-racing than it should have been fight, mostly because I was near death the entire time fighting him, and I had to use all my companions. So it's actually, sometimes it feels like a one-sided fight, but then again, I don't think this mod really wants you to kill the Neravar, as there are consequences for actually killing him. If you guys don't know what happens next, if you've never played the mod before, which makes sense, this is a review, the consequences for killing the Neravar are not only being shunned by most of the people in this mod, but actually getting cursed by Azura herself for killing her champion. This curse that is bestowed upon you lowers your health to a certain point, and also lowers your speech skill by 25 points. And it sucks because there is no way to remove this curse, and I think it makes sense because, one, you just pissed off a god and killed probably one of the nicest people in all of Tamriel. So it's kind of your punishment, but there are rewards for killing him. You do get paid by a certain amount of people who do hate the Neravar, and you get a custom unique weapon, which is a dagger, which I have not seen, but judging by the quality of the other weapons, I would assume is a very cool weapon nonetheless. So you can either do that, or you can side with the Neravarine, which lands you a number of different weapons that you can choose from, which is a spiritual bow, Chrysamere, which is a two-handed claymore, and none other than the Mace of Arlen Stonesinger, which is a really cool mace that I actually used back when I was just simply playing through Skyrim in the original version of this mod. And I've tested all these weapons out. They're very well done. I think the only annoying part about the weapons, I think, is Chrysamere has this weird glowy effect that kind of follows it. I've been using it as of late in one of my current playthroughs, and it's kind of annoying, so be careful when you choose Chrysamere. But I can say that the other two are very well done. There's no issue with it. It's all up to whether or not you're annoyed by the weapon effects of Chrysamere. Other than that, I feel like the rewards for helping Neravar is that most of the people will thank you. I think you get a discount at one of the shops and one of the custom towns that's added in. And besides that, I don't think there's really much else. You can talk to Neravarine. The only downside, the only thing I found an issue with this mod, and it's more of a personal nitpick, I kind of wish that I could have the Neravarine as a companion, because it would make sense, because he talks about how he wants to help the world. Well, why not help the Dragonborn save the world, you know? But I understand why the mod author didn't do it. He would have had to record a bunch of different lines for the Neravarine, and judging by the last time this was updated, which was November 15th, I believe, no, November 20th, 2016 was the last time this was updated. So I don't expect him to update it. One other thing that I should point out, I believe it was the replica of Wraithguard does have an issue with its arm. The left arm on it will have part of your arm go invisible, and you can just see through it, and I didn't like that. I don't think the mod author is going to fix it, but just be warned, you can't wear Wraithguard all the time with this mod, or if you're using the replica, mostly because if you don't like the idea of your arm being invisible or partially invisible, then I wouldn't recommend wearing it. But that's the only other issue, those two things, a nitpick and an actual technical problem. Besides that, I think the puzzles were cool. I think the enemies were fair. I think the riddles were nice. I liked the custom voice acting. The locations were really nice. I didn't see any clipping with anything else other than Wraithguard. And just generally, I did like the quest and the multiple ending option, which was kind of cool. This is my favorite quest mod of all time. I hope you guys check it out. I recommend this to anybody who liked Morrowind. I recommend this to anybody who likes really cool and short quest mods. And I definitely just recommend this all around. This is a personal fan favorite from Infinity to you. So thank you so much for watching this review. Go ahead and check out Moon and Star, which is out for both Skyrim Legendary Edition and Skyrim Special Edition. Both links will be down in the description. And if you have any recommendations for mods you want to see from me in the future that you want me to review, test, or just play through for fun, let me know down in the comments section, hitting me up through my email, reaching me through my Twitter, or actually contacting me through my Discord. All of the links to my email, Twitter, and Discord are in the description, and the comment section is obviously below the video. So yeah, you guys take it easy. This has been Infinity Break, reminding you all to say it with me now. Play well, eat well, and of course live well, friends. Hope you guys go out there and strive to break infinity. Hope you guys have a nice day, night, evening, wherever and whenever you're at. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.